Hello everyone, as promised in the last video, another Megadrive pickup vid. There's going to be quite a few of these, so this is number 2, and the two games I'm going to show you today are a couple of Japanese games. And a few of you will probably know from the back of this game what it actually is. And this section will just kind of look at the actual contents. And there we go, Megical Hat Turbo Adventure, or whatever it was called. Game that's pretty kind of close to my heart. Copy that I picked up, pretty good condition. There's no manual. There's a tiny little bit of creasage on the bottom, but picked this up for, it was about £3 or £4, something daft. For a game of this quality, I was really pleased. And as you'll see, the cartridge itself's absolutely spot on. I've had this up and running, works perfectly, and really happy to have this one finally in the collection. And the second game I'm going to take a look at today is Japanese version of Sonic Spinball. Personal favourite of mine for years. I've not actually got the PAL version. I've got a copy on the Megadrive collection for the 360, but it was on GameCube compilation, I seem to remember, one of Sonic Collections, and I think that was the first time I played it. Absolutely love the game, because I love my pinball games, I love my digital games, digital pinball games even, and yeah, kind of really glad to get a Japanese copy of this, because I always love the design on it, and I really like the Japanese design on Sonic games, to be honest. They're always kind of quite, I don't know, they're quite 80s, but they're always kind of quite, I don't know, they design very well, very kind of functional design. So yeah, picked this up from a guy that I know on Facebook who lives in Japan, and I can't stress enough the actual quality of this game. The copy is it's near mint. It's really amazing. It could be almost considered a new game. It is amazing quality, and so we'll open this one up. So game cartridge itself, as I said, absolutely immaculate condition. Well, might as well give the guy a little plug. There we go. Some of you probably used him quite a few times. Steve666B. Been using this guy for years. And here's the manual. And again, quite a nicely designed manual. Really pleased to have this one finally in the collection, and yeah, as you can see, absolutely mint. So yeah, really pleased with that. So that's what's actually in the games cases themselves. I will now endeavour to tell you what I think about the games themselves. Okay then, two games that I actually showed you in the first part, and we both Megadrive games, both Japanese, both picked up really, well, I'm saying that, both picked up for the artwork, but one of them was actually picked up just to actually play it, because it never got an official Western release, and that's Megical Flying Hat Turbo Adventure, or whatever it's called. Got a westernised version released as Decap Attack, which actually wasn't that bad. It's essentially this game, but with updated kind of like horror graphics. Level designs, I believe, are really quite different as well. So it is, whilst gameplay wise it feels similar. You know, the character movements and stuff like that. It's a very different game. So yeah, you could consider it just like a completely different title. So yeah, one of the first Mega Drive games I actually saw previewed as well, and one I've always wanted. As I say, never got a PAL release. I always liked the look of it. Now I've actually finally got it. Picked it up so cheap, it's unbelievable. Really pleased with it. I cranked it up. Probably be some gameplay video at the end of this, and plays just like one of my favourite Master System games, Psycho Fox. Apparently they share DNA, but still looks great. Really nice arcade graphics, lots of animations, lots of nice little touches. Like your character will kind of like teeter on the edge of platforms and stuff like that. Interesting animation when your character dies. Looks a bit like PC Kid. Looks like the animation when that character dies randomly. That kind of struck me. But the game is like it runs at a fair old pace. Music is is nearly as always for the Mega Drive. Absolute quality, nice soundtrack, and just a really interesting puzzly platform game, really. Yeah, lots of nice twists. Really pleased to have this. So yeah, welcome addition to the collection. Second game I'm going to show you. I had a bit of a waffle about this one already. Sonic Spinball. Another game that I've admired for a hell of a long time, and Japanese version was always a little bit too expensive, but I picked that up for a really good deal, and I say I'm really pleased with the graphics on it. I do like my pinball games, you know, to give like a faithful representation of the game, but sometimes to me it seems like a wasted opportunity to you know, to release a game and not make the most of it actually being on an electronic format, not being construed by physics, by gravity, by just the physical engineering of actually making a pinball game. And Sonic Spinball kind of does that. It's a great crossover between Sonic and a pinball game, and you can do tons of stuff in there you can never do in a proper, you know, pinball game. And a lot of games that, you know, electronic pinball games that do that, I can think of some exceptions. Yeah, generally, you know, don't quite work, but Sonic Spinball's kind of been really well designed. Fundamentally it plays a really good game of pinball, and even if it didn't have the Sonic branding, I'd enjoy it, but the Sonic branding just enhances it. Great pinball game, and love having the Japanese version. So yeah, two really kind of really welcome additions to the Mega Drive collection. Gone a bit mad with the Mega Drive collection recently, and yeah, two amazing titles that you should really kind of check out if you get the chance to. And as I say, not that expensive. Those two cost me probably less than 15 quid together, so you don't have to spend a fortune to get some good retro games. And of course, Sonic Spinball got a PAL and a US release as well, so yeah, it's easy enough to pick up if you just want to play the games. But they're going to look really pretty with a nice Japanese Mega Drive branding on the shelf. So happy to have them. So probably another Mega Drive video next time round, maybe even the shoot 'em up. So that's all for now, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.